Dun, 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 dun. Hey, hi team. This week's task, should you choose to accept it, is to, sorry about the music by the way, YouTube would pull it down for copyright violations. Anyway, what we need to do is, if you agree, work in ClickUp. And we need to add our task from the work breakdown schedule. And we need to assign those tasks to somebody, and we need to choose due dates for those tasks. And we can do budget later. Okay, so I'm in ClickUp, and I'm going to send you the link. And what I want you to notice is on the left-hand navigation, there's this space, UNT conference project, and then you have what's called lists down below. And the only item in the list right now is phase 1 initiation, planning, budget, and venue selection. So here's what it looks like. This is a list. And within each list, you can add tasks. And here's an example of the first set of tasks that I've added. So here's project initiation. Where did that come from? Here it is, 1.1, project initiation. And then I added these 4 tasks. These 5 tasks? Yeah, 5 tasks. I added another one. Create the work breakdown schedule structure. And I did not assign those tasks to anybody. I would hope that you guys would help with that. I thought you might want to learn a new piece of software because we all have infinite time, right? There's also a due date that I would ask you to assign. So we'll look at that in just a minute. So let's go about the business of adding tasks. So I'm going to add 1.2 budget meeting. So I'm going to copy it from this document that we submitted last week. And right here, I'm going to add a new task. Here it is, new task button. And I can just paste and hit enter. I'm going to go grab the next one, 1.3 venue selection, copy, paste. Now, I need to add some subtask. So next to venue selection, there's a little button, create subtask. I'm going to click it and it will outdent the subtask. So I'm going to enter 1.3.1 venue requirements meeting, hit enter. And then for 1.3.2 venue tour for venues 1 and 2, what I'm going to do is just copy this first thing because ClickUp will not let me add another subtask lower than what we have now. So here's how I'm going to do it. I'm just going to type in here site 1. This will be 1 tour site. And this will be site 2's tour. Okay? And I'm just going to give it the same number. Why not? It's just a plan, right? 1.3.3 facilities support meeting, copy, paste, enter. 1.3.4, copy, paste, enter. 1.3.5, copy, paste, enter. All right, so if we look on the work breakdown schedule, the next item that we have goes into phase 2. So this would be a second list. And I struggled with this and just learned how to do it myself. So I'm going to copy this. What I'm going to do is go over here. I think I have to right click on this item at the higher level, the UNT conference project, and add a new list. And then create list. Okay, so there it is. And I'm going to go ahead and right click on this ellipsis and edit it because I want to rename it. I'm going to name it like the item above it, phase 2, colon, there. So now we have a second list. So here's, if I click on phase 1, I'll see all of the items in that phase, in that list. In phase 2 list, we can start adding new items. So you can start adding task names off of the work breakdown structure. So if you guys would be so kind as to help work on that, I think this is a live document that's cloud-based that we can all work on. So if something prevents you from working on it, let me know, and we'll try to work it out. Okay, let me go back to this here. And each time that you go back to a list, all of these items are collapsed. So you can expand them if you want to see them, or you can come up here to subtask and you can expand all, or subtask, collapse all. Okay. Also, there's a board. It's like a Kanban board where you can see all of your different tasks. And again, here's subtask, and you can expand them all. So you can see everything, right? Okay. Oh, and then there's also a Gantt chart. So this will take just a minute to render. Come on now. All right. And you can see once you schedule a task, they take up space on the Gantt chart. And you have different views for timescales. Right now we're looking at a week, day. You could look at a month or day by hour or a whole year. Okay. So let's go back to the list. There was something else that I wanted to show you. Oh, if you guys would help with this, please assign each of these tasks an assignee and then do the due dates. So where do you get the assignee? Brandy was kind enough to, in our last submission, create this table and assign each of these tasks. So if you would look at this, this is where you can get that information. And then for each task, here, let's go down here to like venue selection, the ones that we just added. For each task, you need to assign a due date. So if you click on here, you've got start and due. I've been doing start first, and let's say that I click on October 4th. I can also click here to add a time at 8 a.m. And let's say that that task is due on October 22nd. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me redo that. There we go. And let's say that it's due on October 22nd at 5 o'clock. Skipped it. Oh, too far. 5 o'clock. It will highlight that entire section, and then I can just close it. And now the time is assigned, and it shows me that I have to do it. Okay, so that's all we need to really be doing right now. So if you guys want to do this a different way, let me know. But if you agree that we should do it this way, let's do it this way. Because it is a cloud accessible product that we can all work on, I believe. So let me know if you have any trouble getting into it, and if you have any comments, questions, concerns, or just want to go a different direction. All right, talk to you all later.